Hello, I'm Oscar Brand, and I'd like you to meet Miss Barbara Dane, today's guest on the world of folk music.
I've slung my guitar o'er my shoulder, and I've wandered this country around. And the tunes that I've heard in my journey have sung up a wonderful sound.
The World of Folk Music is brought to you each week at this time as a public service on behalf of the Social Security Administration. Today, Barbara Dane joins your host, Oscar Brand, as we explore the world of folk music and learn about the protection you're building for yourself and your family through Social Security. To many people, Social Security means something that's taken out of a paycheck. Today, you'll learn how one family discovered how very much more Social Security really means. And you'll find out how you can learn the full story. But right now, here's Oscar Brand.
Mr. Rabbit, your ears are mighty long. Yes, my Lord, 'cause they've been put on wrong. Every little star gonna shine, shine, every little star shine tonight. Mr. Rabbit, your coat is mighty gray. Yes, my Lord, it come on me that way. And every little star will shine, shine, every little star shine tonight. Mr. Rabbit, you're looking mighty thin. Yes, my Lord, I've been cutting with the wind. And every little star will shine, shine, every little star shine tonight. Mr. Rabbit, your ears are mighty long. Yes, my Lord, that's why I'm almost gone. Every little star shine, shine, every little star will shine tonight.
That's an old children's plantation song called Mr. Rabbit. Today's guest, Barbara Dane, is no children's plantation singer. No, she hails from California, and we're happy that during this visit to our neck of the woods, Barbara was able to join us here today.
Hi, Oscar. I'm glad you invited me down.
I'm glad you're glad, but let's not make it sound all so social, even if it's for Social Security. We plan to put you to work, Barbara, and right now.
Well, Oscar, last summer I worked at the Ash Grove in Los Angeles, opposite Bessie Jones and the Georgia Sea Island Singers, and while doing so, I did my best to pick up all kinds of songs from them. And one of the best ones is an old spiritual called "You're Gonna Reap Just What You Sow."
Whoa, you gotta reap just what you sow. Boy, you gotta reap just what you sow. Well, you sow it in the night, but you're gonna reap it in the light. Yes, you're gonna reap just what you sow. Oh, you're gonna reap just what you sow. You're gonna reap just what you sow. What you sow, you may sow it in the rain, but there you're gonna reap it just the same. Yes, you're gonna reap just what you sow. Whoa, you may, yes, you got to reap what you sow, what you sow. You may reap, you gotta reap just what you sow, what you sow. You may sow it in the night, but you will reap it. Oh, in the light you got to reap, yeah, just what you sow. Yes, just what you sow. Yes, you do. Just what you sow. Sow it in. Yes, you're gonna reap. Oh, you gotta reap just what you sow. Yes, you gotta reap just what you you sow, what you sow. You may sow it in the rain, said you're gonna reap it just the same. You're gonna reap just what you sow. Oh, you gotta reap, oh yes, you gotta reap just what you sow. Yes, you're gonna reap just what you sow. Yes, you may sow it in the day, but you gotta reap it anyway. You got to reap, oh yes, just what you sow. Just what you sow. Just what you sow. Just what you sow.
You gotta reap what you sow. Barbara Dane. Once again now it's time to hear a true story taken from the Social Security files by
Roy Swift
and Wallace Kendall
of the Social Security Administration. What's the title of today's story?
Well, I guess you might call it When Something Can Mean Everything. It's the story of Mrs. Kenneth Fisher of Algona, Iowa. She and her husband and their 3 small children were not the richest family in town, but they were getting along comfortably. He was the manager of the United Builders Lumber Yard at Sioux Rapids when an accident tore their lives apart. On October 12, 1962, Mr. Fisher was killed in a motorcycle accident. When the immediate shock wore off, Mrs. Fisher had to take time out to think of what would happen to her family, how they'd get along now that there would be no salary check coming in every week.
A friend of the family suggested that Mrs. Fisher check with the Social Security office to see if they could get benefits. She had thought Social Security was just something they took out of Kenneth's check. Much to her relief, she learned that she and the children would get payments amounting to $254 a month. She also received a lump sum death benefit of $255.
The survivor's benefits paid to Mrs. Fisher and her children are based on her husband's earnings in work covered by Social Security, on the job where that something was deducted from his paycheck. Her children will keep getting a check every month until they reach the age of 18. Mrs. Fisher will keep getting her payments until the youngest child is 18. Then, when Mrs. Fisher is 62, if she's not remarried, she will be eligible for widow's benefits for the rest of her life.
You say the children's benefits stop when they reach 18. Well, are there any exceptions to that?
Yes. If a child who is getting benefits is severely disabled before the age of 18, he can continue to get a monthly check as long as the disability remains.
One final question, Roy. Where can people get more information about Social Security survivors' benefits?
At the nearest Social Security office. Just ask for a free copy of booklet number 35. Incidentally, this booklet contains the basic information people need to know about their rights and responsibilities under the Social Security law. I strongly urge everyone to get a copy of this free booklet number 35. It's extremely useful to the more than 9 out of 10 Americans who are building Social Security protection for themselves and their families. That's booklet number 35.
Thank you, gentlemen. And now let's bring Barbara Dane back to our microphone.
Well, here's an old Woody Guthrie song called Ramblin' Round Your City, and it's one that he wrote during the Great Migration from the Dust Bowl out to California.
Well, rambling around your city, rambling around your town, I never meet a friend I know as I go rambling around. Boys, as I go rambling around. Peach trees, they are loaded, and the limbs are bending down. Pick 'em all day for $1, boy, as I go rambling around. Boys, as I go rambling around. Sometimes the fruit gets rotten and it falls down on the ground. There's a hungry mouth for every peach as I go rambling as I go rambling around. My sweetheart and my parents I left in my old hometown. I'm out to do just the best I can as I go rambling around. Boy, as I go rambling around.
Thanks, Barbara, and if you're ever rambling around this city again, you know the studio door will be open.
Thank you, Oscar, and hope to see you again sometime soon.
While we look forward to that date, Barbara, I've got a date right now with my guitar and with one of the great American ballads, the epic of the Southwest, the Buffalo Skinners.
It was in the town of Jacksboro in the spring of '73. A man by the name of Kriego come walking up to me, saying, "How do you do, young feller? How would you like to go and spend a summer peaceably on the range of the Buffalo?" Well, me being out in employment to Kriego, I did say, "I will gladly work for you if you will pay good pay. If you will pay good wages and transportation too, then I will go along with you on the range of the Buffalo." It's now we've crossed Peace River, boys, our troubles just begun. The very first tail I tried to rip, I darn near lost my thumb. While skinning the darned old buffler, our lives weren't worth the show, for the Indians watched to pick us off on the range of the Buffalo. They fed us on such sorry chuck, I wish that I was dead. Old jerk beef and coffee, mush and sour bread. The fleas and the graybacks worked on us, and boys, they was not slow. I say there is no worser place than the range of the Buffalo. The season being over, Kriego he did say, "You boys has been extravagant, you're in debt to me that day." We coaxed him and we pleaded, but he said it was no show, so he left his bones to rot away on the range of the Buffalo. It's now we've crossed Peace River, boys, and homeward we are bound. No more in this awful country will we evermore be found. Go home to your wives and children, tell others not to go, for the Lord's forsook the western plains and the range of the Buffalo.
That was the epic saga of the range of the Buffalo, and I'm Oscar Brand, and I'll be back here next time with another edition of the World of Folk Music.
I've slung my guitar o'er my shoulder, and I've wandered this country around. And the tunes that I've heard in my journey have sung up a wonderful sound.
The World of Folk Music, starring Oscar Brand, has been presented as a public service by your Social Security Administration to acquaint you with the benefits Social Security provides for you.
There's sadness and joy set to music, the story of life in a song. I guess we'll just keep on a-singing as we go a-traveling along.